Well, hello, hello, hello. Glory be to God Almighty for another opportunity to be here with you. I am Tyrone Poole, and I want to welcome those watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, those that are watching on Facebook. I want to welcome you to Life is a University show. And please, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because teamwork makes the dreams of others work. Well, what is the purpose of Life is a University show? Well, we got to explain what Life is a University show is all about, because we always got new people who are joining in, and those who are going to watch the show after this live is over. So we always want people to know what is the purpose, right? The purpose of Life is a University is that I understand that life is truly a university, and there are principal classes that life offers us all. And those classes are called tests, trials, and temptations. And our experiences with these principal classes is the only thing that separates me from you and you from me. And that is the truth, my friends. Now, this next statement that I'm about to make is also 100% truth. The difference between those that overcome these tests, trials, and temptations, right? Matter of fact, anybody who overcomes anything in this world, right? The difference between those who overcome and those that don't. The answer is found 3 inches between your ears, right? It's how you think. How do you think when you're going through that trial? How do you set your mind when you're being tempted or when you're being tested? What are you thinking about? So that's why my purpose as host of Life is a University is to give you principle-based information that will inspire and motivate you mentally, spiritually, and physically to overcome and graduate Life University, right? We all taking these classes. I don't care. I just got to pause for a moment, right? Let me put a pin right here. Life don't care anything about the color of your skin. Life doesn't care whether you live in a penthouse or the outhouse, people. Life doesn't care if you're 5 years old or if you're 85 years old. That's why I call it Life is a University. We all gonna go through it, right? But my purpose is to help you overcome so that you can move to the next level of your potential. And yes, indeed, you got next level potential. How do I know it? I don't need no crystal ball. I don't need no crystal ball to know that you got next level potential. Its simple fact is, if you woke up this morning, if you're watching this show right now, people, you have more left in you. Because if you didn't have no more potential, you would be done. You would be put into a grave. We would be attending your funeral. But see, you're watching the show. You woke up this morning. So that means that you have more left in you. So you need to embrace, and whatever you did today, you need to build on whatever it is that's coming your way tomorrow. So again, I thank God for you guys tuning in. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to work that thing? All right, let's WTT 100. Today, I want to explore a topic that I believe touches the very core of our human experience. The very core of our human experience. This is where this topic touches. And that topic is generosity. Generosity. The question now, it's not the fact it's generosity, which that's part of it, but the question that I want us to ponder, right? When it comes to generosity, I want us to ponder whether generosity comes free. Does it come free? Or does generosity carry a hidden price tag? Oh, yes, this is a good one. Woo, I don't want to give too much away right now, but I believe what I just asked is a question that invites us to probe deep into the motivations and repercussions of our acts of kindness. Yeah. And can we all agree? Can we all agree? I'm just asking this question right here. Can we all agree that generosity is often viewed as an act of selflessness, right? A virtue that enriches both the giver, the person giving, and the receiver. Now, can we agree on that? Can we agree on that, right? What I just said. Okay, so when we think of generosity, we imagine acts of kindness that flows naturally from the heart, unburdened by expectations or alternative motives, right? But in this, I always believe that people's generosity, it can be truly free, right? And or it can also sometimes shadow a hidden cost. Yeah, I do believe people, they just do things out of generosity because they're doing it from their heart. Well, I'm here to help you and I don't want anything from you. And some people even go to the point they say, you know what, God is going to bless me. But then there are other people that they have a hidden cost. They do something for you, man, about 2 days later, 2 months later, 2 years later. Do you remember when I helped you? You need to do. Hold on. So, anyways, that is the question that's on the table. Now, let's look at generosity as, on one hand, true generosity, right? Let's talk about true generosity. True generosity is an expression of pure goodwill, right? I gave you a little bit of a snapshot of an example, but I'm gonna give you another example, right? True generosity is an expression of pure goodwill. Okay, give you an example. It's the father or mother who sacrifices their sleep to comfort their children, their little children, their child, right? True generosity is the friend who listens without judgment. True generosity is the stranger who offers help without expecting anything in return. Now, these acts are free in the truest sense. That's what I believe. And I believe that those acts I just described are driven by empathy, compassion, and a deep-seated desire to make the world a better place. And when generosity is born from such a place, it indeed comes without strings attached. However, we must also acknowledge that not all generosity is free from expectations. Oh, now we're about to dive into it. We're about to dive into it now. Because sometimes our acts of giving are accompanied by a subconscious or even a conscious desire for something in return. Be it recognition. Some people do generosity because they want recognition from it. Some do it because they want appreciation from it. Some do it because, you know what? I want some reciprocation from this right here. So I believe that this form of generosity, while it is still positive, and that's still positive, right? It's still helping somebody. I believe it comes with price tag. It comes with the price tag. And it's a transaction where the currency may not be monetary, it may not be money, but it could be emotional or social. So let's consider, we're going to consider the corporate world, right? We're going to talk about the corporate world. But before I go into the corporate world, people, because I want to make sure that I talk about this in the best light possible. And before I could talk about this corporate America, which you guys are going to love it, I got to take a commercial break. But when I return from this break, we will discuss more about, does your generosity come free or is it attached with a price tag? So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with more Life is a University, people.
There's a price to pay to become somebody new. There's a price to pay for change. Do I have what it takes? When you look into my future, can you see me making it?
Okay. 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 Okay.
Hello, my name is Elijah and my body is my business. When I want to outperform my competition, I use TNT Nitric Shock pre-workout powder. It gives my body energy to maximize my performance. Take your performance to the next level and use Work That Thing TNT pre-workout powder.
Welcome back to Life is a University show. I am your host, Tyrone Poole. Today's topic is, does your generosity come free or is it attached with a price tag? So as we were talking, let's consider the corporate world. Let's consider the corporate world for a moment. A world where philanthropy and charity often comes with a side of public relation benefits. And yes, companies donate to causes, and in return, they receive a boost in their public image. Maybe it's customer loyalty. And even they get tax benefits from it when they give. Now, while the outcomes are certainly beneficial for these companies, the generosity here is not entirely free. It is intertwined with strategic interests. And let's take it a step higher. Let's take it a step higher. Let's talk about it, this generosity from a personal standpoint. Right? Let's talk about it from a personal level of generosity. Yes, we might give our time, our resources, or affection with the hope of strengthening relationships, gaining social acceptance. So sometimes people, when they give from a personal standpoint, they're looking and hoping to strengthen their relationship with whoever they're helping, to gain some type of social acceptance, or enhance maybe self-esteem. And even in these scenarios, this is what I've learned. I've learned that while the act of giving remains valuable, it is influenced by underlying motives. So, does this mean that generosity with a price tag is any less valuable than somebody who does generosity, does giving, charitable work, and they don't expect anything? I don't necessarily think so. Whether the generosity came free or not, I believe generosity has the power to bridge gaps, heal wounds, and foster connections. Whether it doesn't matter what that generosity is. What matters is the impact it has and the genuine intent behind it. So, in conclusion, people, of this excellent show again, talking about generosity, is your generosity free, or does it come with a hidden agenda? When we talk about generosity, we must understand that we have to navigate our lives and let us strive to be aware of our own motives when we're giving. Let us aim to cultivate a form of generosity that springs from the heart, untainted by expectations. But let us also recognize and appreciate the complex human nature that sometimes intertwines giving and receiving. After all, people, in the grand scheme of life, it is these acts of generosity, free or otherwise, that weave the threads of our shared humanity. As they say, help one, teach one, help one. Regardless, we're helping close the gap. We're helping someone who is in need. So, as I come to an end of another great show, I pray that you prosper in everything and be in health just as your soul prospers. And I want to thank you for watching Life is a University show. And if today's information was helpful to you in any kind of way, please email us and share your thoughts with us at info@lifeisuniversity.com. And also, if you are having any type of corporate event, workshop, college program, youth empowerment seminars, church functions, and you need a unique speaker, and I'm going to say it like this. This is what I'm saying about myself going forward. Speaking wise, right? If you're looking for a unique speaker, if you need a unique speaker with a universal message, just like what I just gave here, talking about generosity. It was a unique speech. It was a unique information. It was a unique episode, but it was universal. Everybody saw themselves somewhere in what I talked about. So if you need a unique speaker with a universal message, then I am that unique speaker with a universal message that you're looking for. So email me at bookings@tyronepoole.com. And again, I want to thank you for watching Life is a University show, where our mantra is work that thing with us or watch us work that thing. And again, I got to keep it 100, people. I got to keep it real when I say, what do? We work that thing. What is it all about? It's all about energy, effort, effectiveness, efficiency, whatever your E word is, whatever excites you, to earn that thing. Yeah, you got to earn it. It won't come free. You got to earn it. You got to work that thing. Just know the E is for everybody, everyone. So until next episode, WTT 100, peace. I am out of here, people.